star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land.
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks.
In the home of the brave.
Happy Halloween, everyone. We're bringing treats here at 2K Sports. It's a special October 31st NBA Throwdown. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, our reporter, and a look at the starters for the Spurs. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the point. And for the Jazz, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. Well, Grant, to be here for some horrifying hoops on Halloween. You like that?
I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween spirit, so it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us.
And the Jazz making a switch here. Collins checked in. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Brown's checked in. Johnson against Markkanen. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. B.A.?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Paul in his last outing with 12 points. Wembanyama screen from the top of the key. Utah with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
MP, the pass to Johnson. Brown, a screen on Markkanen. Johnson. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. And it's Utah with the ball. Trailing by 4. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Now here's Sexton. 23 points his last outing.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
And here's George. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Collins with a screen on Johnson. Here's Markkanen. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Markkanen's got 6.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
Sohan, the pass to Brown. Over Sexton. Kept alive. Paul for 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now here's Sexton. He has 6. Fires for 3. Sohan with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And here's Brown for 3. The shot off that time.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Pass to Sexton. All alone. Tries again. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul passes to Brown. Fires from the line. Another miss by Brown.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
A sharp feed by Collins. His coaches want more of that from him.
Sohan outside. The 3. Counted from distance. Sohan's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A different look here for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Hendricks. Sensabaugh comes in for Larry Markkanen. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for George. Here's Eubanks. Pass to Clarkson. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Paul against Sexton. Sohan outside. Here's Brown. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Clarkson outside. Six to shoot. The 3 is up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Sohan, right side. Lets the 3 fly, and San Antonio hits again from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Sexton. Give him 8 points now. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Paul. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jazz trail by 8. Floats one. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Utah with it. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And there it is for him. Clarkson's got 5.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
Sohan outside. Shoots. The rebound by Eubanks.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
There's 38 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Collins for three. And Chris Paul clears it away.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Eubanks. Still no points. Clarkson up top, covered by Johnson. Steps back and shoots. And it's Clarkson missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. San Antonio on top. They lead by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Collier is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. San Antonio leading by 10. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Here's Wembanyama. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Mills is checked in. Free throw good, Wembanyama. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Pass to Mills. Beyond the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Jazz trail by 15. Mills, the pass to Eubanks. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line here. That one misses. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
George, he's checked in for Utah. Here's Markkanen. Just bullies his way in. Lauri Markkanen.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
Sochan outside. Back to Paul. MP left side. MP right through him.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Clarkson for three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Clarkson's got 7 now in this quarter. Sochan, right side. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. MP buries the triple.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Markkanen with it. Now Clarkson. 12 points for him. Here's Collins. Sochan with a rebound. Sochan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Brown passes to Paul. Nifty move. And there's another one for the Spurs.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Jazz trail by 17. George with it. Still without a bucket. Clarkson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And when you talk about guards who can really attack in the lane, Jordan Clarkson is on that list, Doris.
BA, there are just certain guys who are comfortable operating in tight windows. Clarkson's mindset is score. He's got a great sense for where and when to pull up into his shot. He can burn you from 3. Little bit streaky, but boy, he can really get on a hot streak.
Markkanen against Johnson. Over to the wing. Fires it. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Collins passes to George. It's George on the wing. Clarkson outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Brown. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
George finds Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 19 points.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Outside, Brown. Jacks up a 3. Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's George. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Clarkson. Over MP. Rebound San Antonio. Sochan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Paul. 5 points in the game. MP left side. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Colin Sexton's checked in for Utah. Collins passes to George. Here's Eubanks. Pass to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Now here's MP. 21 points in the game. Outside Paul. Three-pointer. Clarkson grabs a miss.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Now George. No points yet. Back to Clarkson. Here's the three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. San Antonio in second.
Yeah, they were a fantastic passing team last year. It's part of the culture they're building. So many of their easy shots came at the end of a great assist.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Brown scanning the floor. MP beats the contact.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
George with it. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by George. Clarkson's got 24.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Brown passes to Wembanyama. On the wing, MP takes the three. Utah grabs the miss. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. And stolen by Paul. Back to Sohan. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Clarkson, covered by Johnson. And it's Clarkson missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
George finds Collins. And here's Sexton. Pass to Clarkson. 4-3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. It's stolen by Clarkson. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Collins. Shoots over Johnson. No good off the glass. MP getting it done for San Antonio. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the San Antonio Spurs. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Spurs.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. MP is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Hendricks no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Hendricks. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. It's a 16-point game. Clarkson outside. Off target with the three. Sohan left side. Clarkson on the double team. From deep, MP. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. MP's gone just 1 of 5 from deep here. Here's Clarkson. That shot off. Johnson with the defensive effort. San Antonio leading by 16. To the middle. It's Brown on the wing. Checked by Sexton. Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
90 seconds into the second half now. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future. This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Pass to George. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Drops in the 3. Hendricks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Wembanyama up top. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Oh, so solid from deep. Johnson wanting to respond.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Ah, passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Who's got ball? Watch the pick.
Outside, Brown. And he lays it up and in. Brown's got 25 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. The 3 from Sexton. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And here's Brown for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
It's George on the wing. Back to Clarkson. They need this. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Paul against George. Paul passes to MP. Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. And there's the lob. MP finds Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's George. He's scoreless. Outside Sexton. Looking to end this cold spell. 2 points. That one goes.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Sohan, the pass to Brown. That one drops for him. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Collins, he's checked in for Hendricks. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
Utah has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Collins with a screen on Johnson. Here's Clarkson. And he can't get that one. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Back to Sexton. Clarkson with a screen on MP. And it's Sexton on the take. And he dunks it down.
Well, just a little bit of momentum, and Sexton going right to the rim.
Spurs lead by 23. MP outside. Picked up by Sohan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's George. No points so far. Markkanen outside. Back to George. Pass to Sexton from downtown. Rebound by San Antonio. On the wing, MP for 3. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's George. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Sexton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on MP. Well, when you talk about the most underrated players in the league, Doris, Sexton has to be in the conversation.
Well, let's begin with the fact that he's an absolutely fearless scorer, a tough competitor, an improved facilitator. There's grit, determination. He's willing to get into you defensively. He is somebody that will compete on the defensive end. When I think about Colin Sexton, the first couple things that come to mind, speed and confidence. It is what makes him such a good scorer.
Vassell, he's checked in for Sohan. Outside Paul. To the inside. 4 on the clock. Free throw line jumper. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. And then it's Collins. Collins with the dunk.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Johnson for three. It's rebounded by George. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Sexton. From the arc. And George gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. George has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Vassell outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. That one's on Clarkson.
And you can really see Vassell's confidence growing with time. Not bashful about taking on defenders.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vassell.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
And so Vassell nails both of them. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Outside Sexton. Off target from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And he sinks the second.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Here's Markkanen. And that one's good. Markkanen's got 10.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Vassell outside. The drive by MP. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Brown's got 12 points now in the quarter. For Utah, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Back to George. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. George has got his second bucket on the night.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Vassell finds Paul. Now Johnson. Now here's Wembanyama. Collins defending. Second chance shot. Wembanyama's shot is good.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Challenging stretch here for Utah. Pass to Sexton. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Wembanyama. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got his third bucket of the night.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Clarkson outside. Just 3 on the clock, and he lays it in. Clarkson's got 28.
I mean, he's coming off a terrific performance in the last game, and he's still feeling it tonight.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Drew Eubanks out there with John Collins. And it's George in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. Back to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. George outside. And the 3 off target. San Antonio leading by 23. Brown finds Paul. Over Collins. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Brown. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. George outside. Down low. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Sexton against Brown. Lets it fly. Utah grabs the miss. George has got 4 rebounds now. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Pass to Johnson. Now here's Wembanyama. On the wing, MP. There's the triple. It's rebounded by George.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Markkanen against Johnson. The 3-ball. Markkanen misses. And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. MP, the pass to Barnes. Shoots over Collins. And that one drops for him. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Markkanen right side. Back to Sexton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And for that game against San Antonio, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling in the full swing of things by then.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Graham?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Wembanyama screen. The 3 from Barnes. Sends it home from 3-point land.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. 2 distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
Sexton, that's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Wembanyama, screen on Collins. Knocks down the triple.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Outside Sexton. Over MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Sexton's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Outside, Brown. Back to Johnson. Launches a 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. MP's got his 6th assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Sexton. Markkanen from long range. Drills it from deep.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made 3 on one end. He comes right back for his own team. Love it.
Outside Johnson. Paul, a screen on Markkanen. From deep, Johnson. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Collins outside. Markkanen outside. Takes a 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kicks it out to MP. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Paul passes to Brown. Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. The kick out to Paul. Wembanyama screen. Goes up from the top of the key. Utah grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's George. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's MP. Sexton grabs the board. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Utah has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Utah calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Now Collins. Collins with a screen on Paul. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Barnes. Back come the Spurs in transition. Brown, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. Utah with another miss. San Antonio has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. MP against Sexton. The 17-footer. MP, that one's good. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
Oh, a wise move by MP, calling his own numbers in the 2-man game.
Now here's Eubanks, covered by Wembanyama. Sexton looking around. Clock at 6. Eubanks doesn't go for him. Good D by Wembanyama. Paul with it. Outside Wembanyama. Johnson for 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got assist number 7 tonight.
And it's clear Johnson is comfortable handling more responsibility on offense. Love the confidence there.
Who's watching here?
Collins with a screen on Paul. George for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Kicks it out to MP. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Utah making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. For Utah, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
He hits the second from the line.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Spurs shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Wembanyama against Collins. MP outside. Pass to Paul. A shot from the high post. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Barnes. Collins with a screen on Paul. For 3, George. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. MP no good. And here's Sexton. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
Coming up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Spurs. For Minnesota, it's been a trying start to the season. Wins hard to come by. Tonight, they'll try to get back on course. Spurs, Timberwolves. Just moments away, right after this. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Front court spots filled by McDaniels and Towns. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Spurs, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at point guard. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Here we go.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Reed. Edwards against Vassell. And the rejection by He's checked in for the Spurs. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Spurs trail by 13. Wembanyama, a screen on Conley. Brown with the bucket. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
The MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Over Wembanyama. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
So it's the Spurs now after the basket by Minnesota. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's McDaniels. 8 points for him. Outside, Edwards. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 12 in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And a wide-open look for MP. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
MP nailing the compact triple. You gotta love that guy's competitive spirit.
Conley, the pass to Reed. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Towns. There's the triple. Dillingham, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
1:16 left here in the opening quarter. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. Conley's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. MP looking around. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, the perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 12-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Here's MP following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And there it is for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. Reed with a screen on Johnson. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pass to MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for Brown. Stolen away. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
They've got Harrison Barnes. Brown out there with Jones. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Jones against Conley. Out to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Pass to MP. Barnes screen on Edwards. Brown the pass to Barnes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. With the floater, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown with it. Releases. It's hauled in by Edwards. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Alexander Walker. Conley kicks to Edwards. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Goes back up.
Barnes is a committed defender. I mean, love how he goes all out to challenge shots.
Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got his first 2 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Conley. He's got 10. Here's Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Jones, the pass to Brown. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Conley with it. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Gobert finds Alexander Walker. Here's Conley. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, MP. Defended by Gobert. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards dishes to Conley. From outside the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Now here's Brown. He had 37 points last game out. Pass to Jones. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 10. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Jones. Wembanyama, right side. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. Timberwolves also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on MP. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. Free throw good, Edwards. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Conley. San Antonio with the rebound. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves. Brown outside. Pulls up, high post, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Conley kicks to Reed. Pass to Towns. Tries to keep it alive. To the inside, Edwards. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Count that one. Jones has got it back down to within single digits for San Antonio.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 24. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Now, here's MP. He's got 15. Fires top of the key. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Jones. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Conley. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Now, here's Reed. 26 points for him last game against Denver.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's MP. Off target from outside.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And now a look at Victor Wembanyama here. Great showing for him last season. First in blocks. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Edwards inside. He's covered by Brown, and it's in there.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Edwards against Brown. Pass to Wembanyama. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
Jones, no luck. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. At one point, they led by 16. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Reed. Conley with the three. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Outside, Towns. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 5.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
In the corner, it's MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
You look at the Timberwolves, they are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well, it must be in the middle of the night over there because it's dark. It's real dark right now.
Yeah, time for somebody to light a spark for them.
Spark? They need a flamethrower, Ernie.
My bad. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence. You could see the lead snowballing in the second half.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Front court spots filled by McDaniels and Towns. Conley and Edwards are the guards. And it's Reed in at the center. And here's Jones after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Wembanyama sets a screen for Brown. Back to Jones. Shoots. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 8 points for him.
Outstanding court awareness by the young MP. When somebody on his team is open, he wants to find it.
Here's Reed. Makes it off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's MP.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Jones. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. The three from MP. Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota leading by 13. 90 seconds now into the second half. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Sohan. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Jones. Pass to MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. And that one's good. MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Conley finds Reed. Here is Edwards. Over Brown. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Wembanyama passes to Brown. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Outside Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Now here's Edwards. Reed kicks to Towns. Here's McDaniels. That 3 off the mark. Spurs trail by 11. Brown outside. Pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here is Conley. He's got 10. Reed finds Edwards. Back to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 8 now on the night. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now here's Jones. 8 points for him. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. Away the jam! Oh, Wembanyama!
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
And here is Conley. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Edwards against Brown. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Sohan finds MP. Right through contact, MP.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. The 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. MP up top. Edwards defending. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. At one point, they led by 16. Edwards, the bounce pass. Pass to Reed. Here's the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Spurs trail by 8. Now, Sohan. Spurs passing it around. MP, no good.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Brown outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Alexander Walker. Buries it down low. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Conley loves setting up his teammates for quality shots. He's one of the more selfless guys in the league.
MP outside. Right at the free throw line. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now, Alexander Walker. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on MP. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Reed. 1:56 left to play in the third.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Towns. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 21 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
MP with it. He's got 22. Book it. MP with a tough shot.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Outside, Towns. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Vassell outside. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Here's Wembanyama. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Conley, the pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Outside, Jones. Wembanyama high post. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Vassell left side. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. There's Brown with the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Edwards, no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Trey Jones out there with Brown. And it's Vassell in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Jones against Conley. Towns looking around. He had a nice open look right there. Reeves got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Timberwolves. Pass to Sohan. Brown inside. Edwards there. Here's Vassell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Up top, Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Crosses over. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs trail by 14. Now here's Jones. Over by Conley. Pass to Sohan. Here's MP, and it's good off the back rim and in. 29 points for MP.
No hesitation at all there. MP rose up with confidence.
Outside Edwards. Conley with the screen on MP. Beyond the arc. Edwards, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The 3 from MP. It's MP finishing at the other end.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Back to Edwards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Outside Conley. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Reed, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
All Reed's looking for is an opportunity. They've given him that, and he's been outstanding.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Sohan. Fires the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. Conley's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the shot goes down. Brown's got 16 here in the second half.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Conley, the pass to Reed. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. From outside, off the mark. Spurs trail by 12. It's MP attacking. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Rebound, Minnesota. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Conley. Outside Towns. Pass to Reed. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And here's Edwards from the arc. With the clock winding down, and Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
MP against Edwards. MP outside. Shot from free throw range, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Brown's got 9 points in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Reed with a screen on Jones. Puts it up from 12. Conley's shot is off. Spurs trail by 12. Vassell, the pass to Brown. A three ball. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got 39.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Towns finds Edwards. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. MP against Edwards. Right wing. A three from Wembanyama. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Wembanyama has got 17 now, just in the second half. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Towns. Over Sohan. No good, unable to end this run. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Conley against MP. Back to Sohan. Outside, Jones. MP, no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. To the middle. Lets it go. And Towns gets it to go.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Wembanyama against Reed. That one falls. Wembanyama's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Whether he's the ball handler or the roller, Edwards is always live in the two-man game.
Jones, the pass to Brown. Over Edwards. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Trailing by 10. MP outside. Floats it up for Wembanyama.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Edwards. Reed with a screen on MP. Launches a 3. Edwards no good.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Pass to Towns. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 16 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Unloads from 13. Rebound, Minnesota. At one point, they led by 16. Conley, the pass to Reed. Now here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. From the left block. And good. He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Spurs trail by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Timberwolves.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so by winning the first of 3 to play in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace up their sneakers against the Spurs.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And here is Conley. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
Tough game tonight. Get them next time. So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we're understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
I saw MP had his first career.
Quiet out there tonight.